Hey y'all, I'm Emma Walden. I'm the producer of Christian Showcase. I'm a senior music business major here at Belmont. I want to start this off by mentioning how excited and proud we are for this installment of the Showcase series. I want to thank Curb College, Provost Thomas Burns, President Bob Fisher, and all of the Belmont Showcase team. On top of that, I am so proud of all of my crew and artists. I've had such a blast getting this together and working with this talented group of folks. I could not have done it without such an amazing team. This is our first entirely live broadcast. Everything that you're seeing here tonight is in real time. During this production, we've taken every precaution against COVID. We wipe down our equipment in between bands, we distance ourselves on stage and off, we limit our arena staff, and we wear our masks at all times, unless, of course, you're talking into the microphone, and that means that you get your own mic. You guys are in for a treat tonight. You're gonna hear some awesome music from some awesome people. I dare you guys at home to keep track of how many times you guys hear me say awesome throughout the night. The lineup is gonna be Titus, Cody, Delaney, Ramsdell, Cooper, Carr, and Zill. Pop some popcorn and get cozy. This Christian Showcase is gonna rock. Enjoy, you guys, and let the best artist win. Titus, it is so great to have you here.
Awesome, thanks for having me.
Are you excited for Christian Showcase?
Yes.
Are you excited for everyone to see it?
Yes, I'm really excited to share some of my original songs I've been working on. Just the past year is when I really started writing the bulk of my vocal music.
Yeah.
You know, I started here just wanting to do a lot of classical arrangements, you know, arranging for film and video game scores, but I've definitely ventured out into more than just that. Of course, I still want to do that, but now I'm, you know, doing, a lot of different styles, R&B, jazz, gospel, singing a lot. So I'm really excited for them to hear this side of me too. So.
That is awesome. So what made you want to get into classical music and scoring and that kind of stuff?
Yeah. Well, I think it kind of started in middle school. Mm-hmm. My parents put my siblings and I in band and orchestra.
Yeah.
So, you know, you start learning music, but then I would start to just create my own melodies on my instrument. Mm-hmm. My main is clarinet. That's what I started on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
And yeah, I started just making my own melodies and own, you know, little songs on my instrument, and then it just basically grew from there. I think it was in high school I knew that I wanted to do composition, whatever that looked like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. So what made you start singing then, if you started with classical?
I would say most of that is due to the church and just the worship songs that we'd sing. So I remember singing in church, but only singing in church and not really liking to sing out loud in other areas.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like, oh, church is the place you can worship, you can sing, you know, this is it. And I think it was a sweet mate of mine had heard me sing just something really small. He was like, whoa, you're a vocalist. And I was like, I mean, maybe. So just from that, just little things that people would say to encourage me kind of got me to where I am today, where I'm way more comfortable with my voice, way more comfortable singing, all that. So
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Now I know that your mixes have trumpets and that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
How does that? Whenever you started making music, were you kind of looking at the classical aspect in your
reaching out. Red eyes, I'm tired now. Tears dry, been wondering, were you even there? My mind consumed from the inside. Hard times keep coming, is it even fair? mistakes to fix me, fix the broken jar into the real me. Whatever me is, whoever I am, but you know who I am. You made me who I'm supposed to be. That's all I needed to hear from you. Hey, hey, I'm reaching out. Just take a hold of me. You're my sunrise, you are my light, and my blue skies are brighter, 'cause I know you're there. I find my rest in you, my stress subdued, my path in view. I trust in whom has blessed me to sing songs of truth, give hope unto the hopeless. I'm clinging to you now, 'cause I got nowhere else to go. And if I give my all to you, I'll know you're in control. I'm reaching out, I'm reaching out, I'm reaching out, I'm reaching out to you now. I'm reaching out, I know you're holding me now. I'm reaching out, I know you're holding me now. I know you're holding me. I know you're holding me now. Yeah. Reaching out. I know you're holding me out. I'm reaching out. I know you're holding me now. Let's pray. God, I just want to thank you for this opportunity to come and worship you and to be in your presence today. I pray that these gifts on display tonight will bring us closer to you. In your name, amen. Hi guys, my name is Titus Cody, and I want to welcome you to the 2021 Christian Showcase. It's my honor to be on stage with these incredible musicians I got behind me. We got Chase Carpenter on keys, Tom Davis on bass, and James Gooding on set. I just want to thank you guys for watching and for live streaming tonight. We really appreciated all these artists today. This next one's a fun one. It's called All of My Days. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yeah. You're everything to me. You're always gonna be my comfort. You have called me your child. You're taking care of me. I'm never gonna be forgotten. I have been reconciled. I am unashamed to worship you, praise your name. With your love and your grace, my fears fade away. I praise you for all of my days, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Oh, your love's what I need, and I'm so grateful you paid it all for me. So glad I'm set free. I am unashamed to worship you, praise your name. With your love and your grace, my fears fade away. I praise you for all of my days. With your love and your grace, my fears fade away. I praise you with everything that I am. I will love you, 'cause you have loved me. In my brokenness and heartache, I know you're holding me. I will praise you for all of my days. 'Cause my mind you changed and my soul you saved. So forever I will sing. you for all of my days. With your love and your grace, my fears fade away. I praise you for all of my days. With your love and your grace, my fears fade away. I praise you for all of my days. With your love and your grace, my fears fade away. I praise you for all of my days. My days.
Hey Delaney, I'm so excited to have you in Christian Showcase.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. I'm so excited to have the opportunity and the chance to be with you guys. So,
of course, and I love your music. I think it's super awesome.
Thank you.
What has been your music journey? Belmont, post-Belmont, pre-Belmont? What are you thinking?
So I started writing songs when I was like 11. I really loved playing the guitar, and I was like doing my little singer-songwriter thing back in the day, and started playing a lot. I played out a lot growing up, and then I started leading worship when I was 15 in my home church in Texas. And so then I went to discipleship school actually in between high school and Belmont. And then when I came to Belmont, I was in the songwriting program. And I have been so blessed by the community of songwriters that I've found. I have so many good friends and so many other really good Christian artists and writers in the program. And yeah, I was able to be in the Best of the Best showcase for the songwriting part 2 years ago, and now I'm a worship leader at a church called Bridges Nashville and a house church leader. And so yeah, it's been like a really great journey, and I found a lot of peace, and I found a lot of creativity being here in Nashville, and so yeah.
What's your favorite part about being a worship leader at your church?
Oh my gosh, that is such a hard question. I love leading worship. It's like definitely a part of my DNA, you know, doing it for like almost 6 years. It's something that's so near and dear to me. I think that my favorite part of leading worship is kind of like the off-script moments. You know, like we have the songs that we sing, and we have like, you know, the normal way that we do it, but like when the Spirit moves and when the presence of the Lord fills the room, that's my favorite part. And you know, the team that I get to lead with and the people that I get to lead are some of my best friends, and I love writing for the church. I love leading the people of God, and so yeah, that's probably my favorite thing. So
I love that.
Yeah.
You seem like such a social person, and I love it. I'm just wondering, how did you deal with COVID in your church and your communities? How did you guys like stay connected even though we had to stay apart?
Yeah, so COVID has definitely kind of shaken my world up a little bit. I actually went home for 2 months, and it was the longest time I've lived at home since I moved to college. Since I graduated high school, actually. And so I went to Texas for 2 months, and it was really hard being away from my church community because like we're really small. We're a church plant that actually started 2 years ago. And so, you know, we were just kind of like starting to gain traction, meeting at the listening room, and it's like all of a sudden when COVID happened, we really had to be creative and really like think about how we were going to stay connected. So we did a lot of stuff online. We do a lot of stuff on Facebook, a lot of stuff on YouTube. Even this Sunday morning, we actually do a virtual house church because we're a house church movement now, and so we meet in homes throughout the city. And so our virtual house church is like we meet on Zoom, we talk about what God has done in our lives, how He's speaking to us, and then we watch the message together. And it's just like a time of like to connect and to be in community without being in person. So we really haven't met in person consistently since March. We meet, I think, maybe once a month in the listening room with socially distanced COVID, like all the masks, all the precautions and everything. And so it's definitely been difficult, but I do think the Lord is like in the business of restoring us and like even growing us deeper in this time, like growing our community deeper. For sure. And so it's definitely been like a crazy journey, but I think the Lord is really doing a good thing.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for the chance to be here today. My name is Delaney Ramsdell. and I'm so grateful to be playing in the Christian Showcase. The first song we're going to do is a song called Jesus You Are that was written out of the COVID-19 quarantine, and it's all about Jesus being the source of our truth, the source of our peace, and that he is worthy to be glorified. And this is Jesus You Are.
Worthy of all glory, Jesus, you're deserving. You have won my place. Holy, worthy of all glory. Oh, Jesus, you're deserving. You have won my place. Be glorified. Be glorified. We lift you high. Be glorified. Savior, worthy of all honor. Oh, Jesus, be exalted. You have won my praise. Be glorified. Be glorified. Be glorified. We lift you high. Be glorified. Prince of Peace, Son of Truth, Maker of all things new. Jesus, you are. Jesus, you are. More of you, less of me. Who is worth everything? Jesus, you are. Jesus, you are. Prince of Peace, Son of Truth, Maker of all things new. Jesus, you are. Jesus, you are. More of you, less of me. Who is worth everything? Jesus, you are. Jesus, you are glorified. Oh, be glorified.
Amen. So I'm going to take a second. I'm going to introduce my band. On electric guitar, here we have Jackson Anderson. On bass, we have Cordell Bay. And on drums, we have Zach Flores. And I'm so grateful for everything that they've done for the show. And the next song we're going to be going into is called Better Than Life. And this song comes out of Psalm 63:3, which says, "Your love, O Lord, is better than life. My lips will praise you." And this song is really just about knowing that regardless of what we're walking through, regardless of our circumstance, the love of God is better than anything, better than life. So here we go.
I can take one more step, and I might break if I take one more breath. Moments fade day till I can't feel anymore. All my faith goes
Cooper. I'm really excited to have you on Showcase.
I'm really excited to be here.
Awesome. So you're from Kansas City, Missouri, right?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. So is this your first year at Belmont?
It is, yeah, I'm a freshman here, so.
Okay, that is crazy. How has it been being a freshman during COVID and everything like that?
It's been interesting, just coming here, not really knowing anyone. So like it's been a little bit harder to meet people just because like there's not a lot of events to go to or whatever, but it's been all right. Like I've just been like meeting people that I live with and like my suite mates, and I formed a band, so it's been fun.
That's so cool. So tell me about your band.
So we're called TK Collective because we live in Thrill-Kill, so we just called it, you know, TK.
Very Belmont, I love it.
For sure. So we've just been writing and recording stuff together, and we have a couple songs out on Spotify and stuff, so yeah.
Okay, cool. What are the songs?
So we have We'll See Tomorrow, which also has a music video, and then Darling I Do.
Okay, awesome. So you've talked about your band a little bit. Tell me about your work. What have you been doing recently?
Yeah, so last year was a lot of writing and recording for me because quarantine was like, I was bored a lot, so that I was also very creatively inspired because of that. So I wrote my EP, Take Back the Joy, and then I also released the song, the album that I'm going to be playing the songs from for the Christian Showcase, Barriers to Bridges.
Okay.
And that was about like 3 years in the works, but like during quarantine I finally really got working on that and
That's awesome.
Finished that up and released it. So yeah, and then I did a Christmas album also this last year.
That's awesome. Sounds like you've been doing a lot of stuff recently.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Are you excited for Showcase? What is your favorite thing about getting to perform on stage?
I don't know. I think so obviously I really like recording, but there's something different about just like stuff being live where it may be like imperfect or you know you just have to learn to like go with it and move on and like I don't know. There's just something about a live atmosphere that just makes it feel more authentic.
For sure. So during quarantine, you said you were working a lot on music. How do you think that God and your faith helped you through quarantine and the whole COVID situation? I know it was hard for some people because they couldn't go to their churches like usual, but how did you find fellowship during these times?
Well, I think God really used this year to like show me that like expectation does not equal reality most of the time.
For sure.
There's so many things that like we think we have control over and we don't. So kind of letting him take control of this year despite all of its scariness, and I guess just like trusting that he will still provide and he'll still come through. And as far as like fellowship, like I've been able to become a part of a Bible study here through Young Life.
Nice.
So it's been really good to meet a few guys that way, and they've been really welcoming, and that's been great. Yeah.
Sweet. We're definitely glad to have you at Belmont. What's your favorite thing so far, if you had to pick one?
I don't know, there's just a lot of creative people here, which is really awesome. Like, not just musically, but like there's so many people involved in like film and songwriting and audio and all sorts of stuff. So it's just, it's nice to be in a place full of like people that are really passionate about what they're doing.
It's awesome for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Cooper. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in and listening tonight. I hope you're enjoying this night of worship. It's really a blessing to be here with all these awesome artists. So the first song I'm going to play is called In Your Presence. There's been a lot of loss and heartache in this year, in and around the world, and in my personal life as well. But Jesus just keeps continually reminding me that he is the ultimate comforter and the ultimate healer for all pain. So, you know, whether you lost out on a big opportunity or you've lost friends, or if you're like me and you've been through the loss of family this year, I just pray that this message would resonate with you.
Seems like the world is held back. So much darkness, so much shame. But I know I have a King who sees it all, moves through it all. When I'm marked with suffering, he'll make a greater stain of peace that can be washed out by the deepest sea. So help me to see with brand new eyes that your heart is always kind, and your presence there is healing. The more I seek, the more I find thee. Your love is selfless, and my cup is filled with you. And your presence there is beauty. Here before you I lie empty. Your love is selfless, and my cup is filled with you. Let your spirit fill my needs as you draw me to my knees. Let no darkness shadow me. I'm fully known by the one who stays with me. When my world is crumbling, his vision sweeter than my suffering. 'Cause in your presence there is healing. The more I seek, the more I find thee. Your love is selfless, and my cup is filled with you. In your presence there is beauty. Here before you I lie empty. Your love is selfless, and my cup is filled with you. My cup is filled with you. My name is not failure or anxiety. I belong to a Savior who shed his blood for me. My name does not come from this world of tragedy. I am held by my Maker, my God of perfect peace. My name is not failure or anxiety. I belong to a Savior who shed his blood for me. My name does not come from this world of tragedy. I am held by my Maker, my God of perfect peace. Oh, my God of perfect peace. Oh, and my God of perfect peace. Oh, yeah, my God of perfect peace. In your presence there is healing. The more I seek, the more I find thee. Your love is selfless, and my cup is filled with you. In your presence there is beauty. Here before you I lie empty. Your love is selfless, and my cup is filled with you.
So this next song is based off of Isaiah chapter 1. And like a lot of the songs on my album, Barriers to Bridges, it's about the transformative power of the Holy Spirit. And just this idea that he can take the hardest and the darkest parts of our life and he can turn it around for his glory and for our good. And what's really amazing about that is we always have access to his presence. We always have access to his healing power, and he's always listening to us and wanting to comfort us through any hardship that we might go through. So it's just about how he's always willing to take any situation and turn it around for his glory. He's always able to take the ashes and turn them into holy ground.
Give in For the mouth of the Lord has spoken. Give ear. For the heart of the Lord has chosen to love and to hold the people who could just reap what they sow. Instead, he turned my sin white as the snow. Oh, so give words that reflect your true intentions, for it hurts him to see knowledge without conviction. So why should I be struck down, my head sick, my heart faint, when my Savior reigns and searched my very spirit with his grace? Stepping into deeper water now. I'm on the edge of something sweeter now. In your power, watch the darkness bow. Your presence turns the ashes into holy ground. Oh, so make way for the King who holds the nations. His name will be praised through all creation. So why should I run from the one who knows my needs before I do? I'm stepping into deeper water now. I'm on the edge of something sweeter now. And your power, watch the darkness bow. Your presence turns the ashes into holy ground. Because the greatest truths, they don't come from formalities. It takes a wrestling to save a child of his heart. How can revival happen with dishonesty? My pride can't take a seat, 'cause he knows every part of me. Ooh. So come as you are. I'm stepping into deeper water now. I'm on the edge of something sweeter now. In your power, watch the darkness bow. Your presence turns the ashes. Oh, your presence turns the ashes into holy ground.
Thank you.
Zach, it is so awesome to have you here.
Yeah, it's awesome to be here. Thank you for having me, first of all.
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you excited about Christian Showcase?
I am very excited for Christian Showcase. Actually, since I transferred here a couple years ago, the showcase was one of the first things that really attracted me to Belmont, actually.
That is awesome.
Oh, I do music too, so I really wanted to be in Showcase for the last, 3 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're definitely glad to have you. That's so fun. Where did you transfer from?
I actually transferred from a school back home in Rochester, New York. It's called
Okay.
Finger Lakes Community College. So I got my associates in audio engineering there. And so after I finished up there, I came straight here and tried to get my bachelor's in audio. So far it's been a fun journey.
That's awesome.
Even though I'm an audio major, I still like to play music, and I'm actually in ensembles on campus too. So this semester is Phoenix, and last semester is Voxology. For that comes from my root of playing keyboard and stuff. So I played for the BSA choir. I played at church back home, and I play gigs here and there. So music has always been a big part of my life.
That's awesome. Can you tell me about how you got into music?
Yeah, so I'm actually a pastor's kid. Pastor Mike, shout out New Orleans Church if he's watching. But you know, as a pastor's child, you kind of don't really have the option of whether or not you are going to be a volunteer in the church. It's just where are you going to volunteer in the church? So actually in 4th grade I played saxophone, and through that I kind of taught myself keyboard, and some way, somehow there was a spot open on the keyboard, and I think I was like, Dad, let me show you what I can do. And from Owen to Saints to where I am now is kind of how my progression is now.
That is awesome. So do you still play keyboard? Have you added any other musical instruments into your repertoire?
Yeah, so I still play keyboard, like I said, for the BSA choir for Phoenix and here and there, but I've also started to learn bass a little bit, and I think that kind of translates into being able to produce as well, so that's kind of where I am right now at Christian Showcase.
So you've been producing your own music as well as writing and performing it?
Yes, actually, so I work at Logic. I don't know all my audio people out there. Pro Tools isn't as great as Logic, but anyway, I definitely do all my production at home. I record, engineer, write. I do all the good stuff.
That is too cool. So you said you're a part of BSA in Phoenix. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Phoenix is just an ensemble on campus through the music department. Every music student, every music major has to be a part of an ensemble. And originally I was going to be a double major with audio and commercial music, but that was a lot of work. But one of the professors was like, oh, you could still be in an ensemble but not be a major. So that's how I got in ensembles. BSA is the Black Student Association, so that's a great place for me. I feel like family. And definitely it's a fun time. The BSA is a great place to join and have fun. Before all this COVID stuff, we had lots of events and stuff, educational and fun. So, you know, it was really cool to be a part of.
That's awesome. Are you excited when COVID's over and you can get back to being a person again?
I think that goes without saying that
really.
after COVID's over, you know, thank God that we worked with that, we got the vaccine.
For sure.
And as soon as all this kind of works its way out, going back to normal will definitely be appreciated.
Extraordinary, got no fear, I'm not scary. Sing a praise like a canary. K-Joe said it's necessary. Simple life like on the prairie. Strip the baggage that I carry. Living life just like I'm Larry, till there's an obituary. Committed monastery, better yet just like I'm married. Cause with that my will is buried, but my purpose shining clearly. Protect like active Clary, I reject the adversary. Kinda like I'm Halle Berry, and I just had a lot of dairy. Switch up the flow, yeah, give me a little more. Yo, I wanna take this track up to a higher flow, and we go ride the elevator and watch the elevation. I see as this music makes its way across the nation. Now Oreo complete, and we go move and check that square. Can I forget because I started right there? Foolish to think where my start equates my ending. I'ma upgrade up to Google cause I started from Bing, yeah. Better play, boy. Come on.
Hey. Yo. Nah, I said we are who we are, cause he showed me who I are. Not tight shoes or cool cars make my life a hot rod. So you see now, I'm flawed, but he uses me still somehow. I'm feeling pressure, sometimes I feel depression. I struggle through temptation and much procrastination. Not always gonna be pleasant, but that won't change my message. My two-way like the crescent. Let's break it open, Christmas present. Yeah. And I'm sorry to disappoint you if you thought I was sick. Y'all thought y'all knew me, hush up, cause I don't care what you think. Yeah, you knew me in my winter, but I'm looking towards spring. And I'm a poet, designer, musician, and writer. A rapper, composer, a child like West Sider. I know it's unusual, but there's something I want you to know. He's got his favor all on me, the extra to my ordinary. Sing. Said I'm made up in his image. I'm wonderfully gifted. Yeah. Say, crafted in his likeness. Yeah. Cause you said, not me, you said. Alright, Z, give me something on the keys, bro. You better play that thing right there, man. Can y'all give it up for my man Zion Coin? I know y'all back home, but y'all can applaud on your couches. Actually, I want y'all to give it up for my entire band here. I got my boy Sean Carroll on the bass. I got my boy Grady Byrne on the guitar. And back home, what you can't see, I got my boy Brian Kimpson on the drums. I got Ava Jackson on vocals. I got Cassie Henriksen on vocals. And you already heard from my man Titus, Cody. He's holding down that tenor spot. I got about 10 minutes or so, and we just gonna vibe for a little bit. Is that okay? So whether or not you on your dorms, you on your couch, you in your car, wherever you are, you about to get it. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, it's verse 3. A rare commodity, a dying species, sort of like the old me. I strip it clean, kinda like with Will's feet. Sharks when you bleed, sniff my next move constantly. I'ma get as much as I can out of this one. What's the point of stopping before you even get done? Wanna throw it in because you see some resistance. Even though I'm not a perfect frame, you get the picture. May seem late but still deliver. Promise written down in scripture, counted out like hidden figures. Problems big, my God is bigger. Till my flesh, I pull the trigger. Getting stronger and much quicker. Can't stop now, I ain't a quitter. Take control and be in the mirror. Blessings flowing down in rivers. Got me joyous just like Cody, cause I take gold, never silver. Hear that, homie, I'm a winner. Even though I am a sinner, still got tables set at dinner. At the top, just like the cherry, man, I'm extraordinary. Sing. Made up in his image. Yeah, I said I'm wonderfully gifted. Yeah, and to worship is a sing. Yeah, wait, bring it down. I want y'all to hear the words real quick. Y'all listen for a second. Yeah. Ain't nothing that you can do, ain't nothing that I can do to get this grace. It's an unconditional love, ain't nothing that you ain't never experienced before. Only reason I'm able to do this is because his hand on my life. Oh yeah, keep it going. Woo. I can stay here forever, but I know we gotta. That feels real good. Worship is a privilege. Oh yeah, last one right here. Fashion in his likeness. I'm fashioned in his likeness. 'Cause you said I was worth it. Extraordinary blood, but I was purchased. Yeah. What's up, Showcase? How y'all doing? It's your boy Zell. I'm so glad to be here. Yeah, go ahead, Grady, play something for me, man. But first of all, I want to give all glory and honor to God, one who created, who gave me this gift. I'm so blessed to even just be here on this stage, to be able to share with y'all and invited me into y'all living rooms, into y'all dorm rooms, into your cars, wherever you are at. I want to shout out real quick my family who's always holding me down. I know they're watching me back home in Rochester, New York. So I love y'all. Got to shout y'all out. Down in Atlanta, Georgia, over in Norfolk, Virginia, Pittsburgh, PA, wherever y'all at. Thank you for supporting me. And Belmont, thank you for having me here. And now I got one more song before we get out of here. And those who do know me will know I kind of lose my mind to this track. So wherever you are, we're going to vibe to this. Go ahead, hit that track, bro. Yeah, we're going to run this. Now, normally if there was a crowd in front of me, I would teach y'all the hook, and then y'all would repeat it back to me, and then we would do that. But either way, we're going to have some fun. And I know wherever you are, I want y'all to stand up. Y'all can stand up. Wherever you are, I want y'all to get with me and know that you're rocking with your boy. Let's do this. Hey! I feel so victorious. Yeah, nobody is stopping us. Listen, I feel like a beast, you can't stand in my way. Stand in my face, you got something to say. This is not Sony, I ain't come to play. Not BK either, can't have it your way. Always on 10, so it's always my day. I might just hawk you, so stay in your lane. Who gonna stop us? No, you cannot stop us, so you should just go ahead and step on my fight. I'm feeling victorious, this feeling is glorious. No kill, so you're stuck with the play. Sooner or later, your man's will get greater, and I might just reach the whole US of A. Go ahead and try to shoot us down with your can, and still I won't even be your friend. Watch how your boy get it in like MJ. I'm changing the game. Now my mom growing up always said, be as in Victor. Hey, it's a pretty cool thought, cuz I was born a winner. Hey, now I rock with it though, even though I came up as a sinner. Now pass me the rock, down at the block, like I'm the sinner. Hey, I'm feeling victorious. This feeling is glorious, and nothing means more to us. I'm feeling victorious, and nobody's stopping us, and nobody's blocking us, 'cause I'm feeling victorious. Yeah. See, I do not care how you feeling. I'm in it to win it. So if you're not about winning, then please leave the building. I am on top, but my flow is your ceiling. Mike Jack with the thrilling, Black Hop with the killing. My grind 247, so I'm never finished. My rap game is mean, just call me the villain. No one gets spared, not even the children. I am the bully, but I'm who you fearing. Been in them storms, but them skies is clearing. Made it so big, the haters is cheering. This is unusual, and yes, I am different. So please stop your talking, just sit back and listen. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, hey, yeah, you know I had to put the whole team on. So cold, got to spit with my skis on. But the ones at the top, then you know you're getting flat. So I cut the chase down like LeBron. And they told me to stop, but I keep going. I done finished the race, but I keep going. I just sit back in the lab, 'cause you boys in your shorts. But I'm running this race with my jeans on set. Feeling victorious, this feeling is glorious. And nothing means more to us. Then what? Hey, and nobody, yeah, and nobody, yeah. All right, this is new here. This is new here. Now say V-I-C-T-O-R-Y. Say V-I-C-T-O-R-Y. Now sing it with me. Come on, say V-I-C-T-O-R-Y. Now sing it, say V-I-C-T-O-R-Y. Try this, say, I got the victory. Nobody's stopping me. And it ain't a mystery. But God on my side, I know I can do anything. I'm feeling victorious. This feeling is glorious, and nobody's stopping us, 'cause we so victorious. Hey, say I got the victory. Nobody's stopping me, and it ain't a mystery. With God on my side, I know I can do anything. I'm feeling victorious. This feeling is glorious, and nobody's stopping us. Why? And so you hear that beat knocking, and we got your head bobbing like a pin stuck in your head. With all the naps popping, we hotter than the fire. You got nothing to inquire. I'ma reach the whole world, and my goal is to inspire. If I believe it, then I achieve it. I will never accept defeat. We got you with that thanks face like you are smelling the feet. My strength, it grows in numbers, so I do this every week. These rhymes are all so cold to balance out the heat. And if you hear me and you feel me, then you got what you need. But don't get speedy, don't get greedy, 'cause I'm playing the sea. If you're looking like you know, then come and see what I mean. And see my brother, you're a prince, 'cause my father's a king. And I gotta get it done by the boom, by the bang. And I'ma up it up to quick, 'cause I started from big. And I'm rocking them and stacking them right who I be popping. I'm doing such on the road just to see what I mean. Say, I'm feeling victorious. And nothing means more to us than feeling victorious. Ain't nobody stopping us. Ain't nobody stopping us. 'Cause I'm feeling victorious. So
Thank you guys so much for spending your evening with us. Shout out to all the friends, family, and fans out there supporting us. And a special thank you to our industry judges from Maximum Artist Management and Capital Christian Music Group. Every showcase has industry professionals judging our students, giving them feedback at the end of the night, and choosing a winner. Keep your eyes glued on our social media to see the winner in about an hour. Tune in on February 13th for Country Showcase. Thanks again, and good night, y'all.